It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Damn, bro, imagine being a rapper and they be spending all this money on shit, right? And you look at their net worth, 3 million. But you ain't got no fucking money, bro, with the shit you buying. Fuck no. That's their assets. Them niggas ain't got no assets, bitch. They got chains. That's tough. Them niggas, fuck no, I couldn't do that. You got, but man, these niggas are rappers. Man. Fuck no. Shit. I know who not. Hey, I know who not in the green. Lil Uzi ass. That nigga not in the green. If I catch Lil Uzi, I'm gonna fucking around it. I'm gonna wipe his forehead. I'm gonna wipe me down. I'm gonna fuck around and throw my hand. I'm gonna try to wave at his ass and slap the dime and I run off on this goof eye. What? Take that bitch. This is a special diamond. What kind of diamond is it? You want it back? Well, they'll take anything. Man, them niggas, I give you 150 for it. I give you 150 for it. Bro, what? That's fucked up, boy. Nah, you actually can sell that shit to any pawn shop because not many people know about Uzi. 'Cause don't nobody give a fuck about that nigga. And guess what? And they still gonna accept that bitch for 150, and they gonna sell it back to his ass 26 mil. You being old enough? Nah, old like niggas old up there at pawn shop. You ain't gotta say you stole it, but just say I want to 50. The best I can do is 150. It's fake. They gonna it's fake. The best I can do is 150. And I'm gonna take that motherfucker too. Who's gonna be like, where my diamond at? I'm a shit. Your shit on the your shit at the pawn shop, nigga. Hey, bro, y'all need to get that UFC 4, bro, so I can beat y'all ass in some UFC, man. Go ahead and download that shit. Probably will, cause I ain't played that bitch in a minute. No cap. I just started back into it. I downloaded it yesterday to play with Project. And, nigga, I fucking suck at that shit. I forgot how to block up top and down low. I was in there be like, what the fuck do I do? Yeah, I found out the triggers. I don't know how to do no takedowns. See, I used to be able to fight niggas on the ground. Can't do that no more.
Well, much of the country is struggling under cold temps and some of that white stuff.
What?
No such troubles here at Hard Rock
That's my
Stadium
ass. I be
in
on the ground
Miami.
faithfully.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Miami Dolphins. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Oh, he got saved. All right, gang. Hey, you got cabbage in your muff.
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yo, what's the best kind of water to drink?
And it's second down now.
Brings up second and 10.
Shit, why you playing, boy? That shit do be hitting, boy. Get out. Get his ass. Middle linebacker.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Third and 6.
He just doing you dirty, but just talking bad about you right now.
From the gun, it's Tua. And it's caught by Parker. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That third down conversion good for 23.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Whoa, oh, okay, can do. That's how we roll.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 7 yards there on the first down.
You know what? Hey, Ken, send me your address, Kendu.
I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching
staff
really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
I don't think y'all understand, bro. Linebackers are a dying breed. Them niggas are like fullbacks, bro.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Nah. You didn't get, bro. You getting bigger and faster players.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner.
You gotta think about it, bro. Your strong safety is basically a smaller linebacker.
They get him behind the line twice in a row. Throwing is Tagovailoa.
But he can play. But he can play DB. He can move. That's what linebackers are turning into.
We know he has pretty good hands on display there.
Bro,
in fact, he only needed one
so
of
you,
them.
so you're telling me? So what did Isaiah Simmons?
Work on this, right? They do the
Okay, Jamal Adams, Cam Chancellor. Come on now. Them niggas were not no fucking natural DBs. These niggas play in the box. They're fucking safeties in the box.
Staying out there. They're gonna go for
Cam Chancellor, bro, you got bro. These niggas are, bro. They're basically becoming that. Do y'all not see the game evolving to more passing? Jamal Adams is like a Cam Chancellor. He plays in the box. Jamal Adams plays in the box. Does he not? play in the box? Does he not play in the box?
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on
Bro.
fourth. Just enough push up front.
They gotta be,
yo. 6 inches. He didn't get
Devin
a
White
lot more than that.
And Devin White, and look how fast he is. He could damn near play strong safety and be cool. He could damn near play safety, strong safety in the box. But he's not an elite player. He's 240 pounds. He better be a fucking linebacker. I can go right now. We can go look at the Eagles. Nathan Gary was a safety in college. They made him go till he plays outside linebacker. Exactly. I know he is. He plays fucking linebacker right now. But he's a safety. He came out of college as a safety. He doesn't have the footwork of a DB, but he's not as big as a linebacker. And he doesn't have the footwork of a DB, but he has the body frame of a linebacker.
Got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Exactly, bro. The league is coming to passing league. You have to get faster players. You need guys who can move.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Tua going to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
He 20. How about Desmond? He got good fundamentals. Desmond King got great fundamentals.
He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much.
That boy played on corner at Iowa.
That last play stopped after a very short gain, but I wouldn't abandon the run totally.
You ain't got, and he is a safety in real life.
On your quarterback makes it very, very difficult for him in that
I'm gonna start that lead too early.
Last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Tua on the bootleg here. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. And they run the option on 2nd down. Rock with a quick throw out to Judy. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Ready, set. Come on, 54. We're out. 54. Fellas, let's go. Do that. Switch it.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
The tackle made at the
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense
I
the
suck,
next time
man.
he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
I might have to turn that motherfucker off.
Rush in.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll get this down close to a first down, about the Dolphins' 30.
Throw it in rotation.
9 yards
God.
on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Well, I got niggas out here hooping, talking about shake
Faking
song.
to give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Open man, he completes it to Judy.
You know they ain't give a fuck about what game they made.
He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
But it's my jam. Turn that up. How many plays you got on for Apple Music? How many plays you got on that?
Throwing now is Locke.
I'm gonna take that shit for free.
Here's going to be incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now,
You got that bitch off of YT.
wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then they don't come down with the football.
On second down, it's Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end
Nah,
zone
2K need
for
to add
the
whoop.
score.
Denver.
Philip Lindsey, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there.
Damn,
into the
two
end
trying to get in
zone.
there.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Shit. Time after you watch that nigga on what's the name score a touchdown.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing,
4 yards on
that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
the 35-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
He can't hang.
Here's Tua. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives.
Damn, boy, I'm saying a man name
from
like
the
that.
36 now, 1st and 10.
Damn, that make Ryan got you like that.
After the turnover, here's Locke. That's complete, Okuebunam. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Switch. Say. Come. Head up. Check hot route. Hot.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey. And they'll work it inside the 15.
Invite me, bro.
Invite
me, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
15 yards on the play, first down.
I'm trying to play
First
Fortnite.
carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
It wasn't right to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Play action. Now it's Locke. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Mike 42. Mike 42, check. Mike.
Yellow, slow. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete.
Post it on
He's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through
my boy dropped this new music here.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions.
Hey, y'all heard that new Prince?
As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch,
New Prince.
then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first and 10, it's Lindsey, and he stopped immediately there.
Philip Lindsey
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Dolphins' 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Shit that much. Shit that much trying to play some Rainbow 6-7.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
What?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the
I just got
plays,
fired.
throwing the ball. I think that he's
How?
a very good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I
Literally.
think an upgrade there.
Niggas talking, bro. Then they sent me what the fuck? What the picture is this?
Back-to-back drives. Let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going, and also you motivate your offense.
Bro, these niggas, bro, what the fuck?
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared.
They blaming that on me.
The previous run, good
Bro,
for 9. Here's
so
second and a yard.
what's today? So Friday night turns into Saturday morning, right? Whatever. Bro, so it's some dudes during the day when the store was open, right? They brought down a pallet of like 400 and something fence pickets, and they fucked it up. So I'm talking about fucked it up so bad to it. If you had to fix it, you have to take the whole pallet off and then put it right back on to fix it. So I ain't even do that shit. Nigga talking about he wrote me up because I didn't do my job. But fuck them, and all I need was one more write-up. But fuck no, those niggas eat my dick. I'm not doing that shit. But that's 400 something picks, and I was there by myself at work. Hell no.
6 yards was the pickup on the
Oh well,
last
fuck them niggas.
so here's
I'm
second
ready
and
to
4.
quit anyway.
36.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
It's 3rd and 1.
I'll tell you one thing though.
Tua sets up to pass it. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos are going to get it at the 20.
Damn, bro. That motherfucker Tom Brady is the greatest of all time. How many rings is that? That boy Tom got 8 rings. He got 8.
We'll see how this is played. Offensively,
He married, so he got 8 rings.
Time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
Damn.
Mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead.
Damn, bro, this nigga about to fucking fill his whole hand up. This.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts.
She ain't getting no
Stop the
fucking.
clock with 24
The
seconds
fuck you
to
don't.
go
He
in
already.
this first half.
Yeah, she get half of everything besides the rings. She ain't putting no work in that field. She ain't putting no work on that field. She went out there running routes.
Now lock.
Ugly.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
But Tom hit her with that. You either want the house or you want half these rings. You pick. I want the house. Alright then, bitch. And he just walk out with his hand up.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion.
I'm glad he said, you only gonna get half of what I got. And he said, you ain't getting the ring.
Fake the handoff, now lock. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
She probably do because all that marketing, man. You make money off endorsement. You don't make money off of actually playing.
Byron Jones on the coverage.
So now third and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
All I know.
Locke looks to throw it again. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for Darius Slayton. Incomplete.
The Broncos send out their punter now. Jakeem Grant back deep for
That boy
Miami.
Tom Brady got a net worth of $200 million.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Bro, and his wife earns roughly $45 million a year.
Continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own
A
20-yard
year.
line.
Nigga, she signed a... Bro, in order to sign Tom Brady, you gotta sign his wife.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Bro, she got double Tom Brady's net worth of $400 million.
We're just going to see a knee and that's it.
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. I do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports
This nigga Tom Brady,
halftime
bro.
report.
Hey,
Take it away, Coach.
I'm gonna see if Tom Brady can adopt me. Bitch, I'm about to start working on my passing in the pocket and shit. Tom, I heard you need some bone marrow so you can, you can get younger.
Jason Sanders.
I'm gonna tell you, but
for Miami.
what you need a younger neck. I got you. I'm gonna be like that Peyton Manning. What? He probably make people touch their ankles and shit. I'm going to go ahead and ask Tom Brady the secret. He gonna sell you some. Sell you fucking soul. Just give it up. Fuck it. You don't need it.
Defensively at the 40-yard line. Locke and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their own 43.
You don't want to see me. You don't want me. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check 30.
Hey. You niggas talking about him? Talking about Eli Manning, but y'all was loving his ass up when he whooped Tom Brady.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely
Damn,
nowhere to run.
they only remember what you couldn't bring, not what you brought to the table.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
I got one. Right there.
To throw it is Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation. would have meant that there was an
I tell
incompletion.
y'all one thing, boy. Tony Romo is a good
Okay, so they
quarterback.
gave up the completion.
He
But I
got heart.
really enjoyed
He got
watching
heart.
how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in
Shit,
great
Jared Jones hiding
communication,
too.
and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Block now to throw. Sets up the screen to Gordon. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Great way to convert on third down.
Yeah, with this non-catching ass.
I'm
I'm a trick all Cowboy fans.
Since the screen pass was available, whenever you get
See, I'm gonna tell you what had happened was he shouldn't have been throwing up the X
factor.
factor.
And using that pressure against the defense.
That's what happened, man.
It worked very well there for a first down.
But now they fucked over him with that catch. I guarantee you, Brady would have threw it when they would have said that's a catch.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And pretty much everything went their way offensively.
That's what happened when you're the greatest of all time, bro.
Interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive?
Damn, YTN got beef. Damn, YTN got beef.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 36 yards on the play.
I should have been high.
The defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run,
I should have been.
that might be the breakthrough.
You know what?
He's looking
I might just fuck.
Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
Let me see how much money I
So
got.
the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and
I'll take a
10
cut
just
to get a
outside the
little
30.
zoo.
Check three. Shoot.
Now two.
Oh, bitch, this shit nasty.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long
You know what they need to do? They need to let
people
2K
miss it
design it.
downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
It's just me and you. It's just me.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a fourth down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
They're not going to go to the sideline. They'll drop.
Every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamental, it's hard to execute against them.
Run it, you fucking.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. You know that they were thinking second half comeback here. That's a big miss if they want to have a chance at that comeback.
A very big miss because time is becoming a real factor now.
Asking the great.
And they're 3 scores down.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see
HB Stretch, big line.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. They're hoping
He gonna look, guys.
Mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Man, he ain't, bro. He ain't worse than Gary Kubiak. He ain't worse than Gary Kubiak. No, nobody say.
Out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs. And they take a lot of
Kubiak
pride
can have
in
your
doing it.
offense.
What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Check 61. Matchbox. Light. Check. Squeeze. Get in there. 25. Check 25.
Bro, this nigga Gary Kubiak could drive all the way down the field, get to the 1 yard line, and won't score on the 1 yard line.
Back at the 44. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Man, it's better than getting to the 1 yard line and not being able to score and having to kick a field goal every first drive of your season.
Carl Lawson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack.
Yeah.
And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And this is away.
Them niggas in that bitch talking about, I get paid either way it go. Whether we win, lose, draw, whether I fucking score a touchdown or kick a field goal. So, bitch, we can throw 16 picks.
Talk about angling that one perfectly,
You know, yeah.
partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Yep.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1 yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt.
I seen a lot of shit that we could work on. That's what I said. I seen a lot of improvement out there through a loss.
Punt, which turned out as well as it possibly could have. This offense has 99 yards to go to the other end zone.
And defense is frothing at the mouth with a chance to get points themselves. If they tackle a runner in the end zone, safety. And
My money speaks more about my knowledge of the game.
Safety as well. So either way you decide to go on offense, you've got to be careful.
The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. They run with Connor. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, it's Tua. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Dylan Cole. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically...
Man, do y'all not see that man tattoo? Feed me.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And able to get a couple as he's...
He ain't got no muscle.
40 to the 41.
He ain't got muscle.
Those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL,
But that part of my friend,
you are a true hybrid, part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Game situation. Let's go. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Big stop. Let's go.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
At their own 14-yard line.
Man, Julio need to leave. Julio need to take his ass. He should have been left, I ain't gonna lie to you. Because them niggas suck. The Falcons, nah, he just loyal as fuck, that's all.
Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2 minutes.
He really getting paid off of that
This is
loyalty
what
and shit.
NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Shotgun snap to give to Lindsey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Let's see what you got. Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine.
From the gun on third down, Locke. This is the tight end fan. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And the Broncos first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Mike's 54. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Locke working out of the gun. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Judy, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Broncos 24, Dolphins nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what
You
you
got
do.
jumped over, nigga?
Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Check. Lucky. Check. Hey, watch this. Watch on. Freeman. Safety's check. 43. Got it.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham.
Hey,
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
That's someone who's pretty
I'm saying, he didn't beat his kid, he did.
Coordinator, body after body, getting to him before he can get started.
At the 24-yard line.
That's cause y'all, hey, at least he ain't racing the school shooter, so that's all that matters.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Yeah.
On the carry.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it.
Yeah. Talking about because he beat his kid. What's you supposed to beat your kid, or they start beating your ass.
He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes.
Man, y'all can't be telling y'all what to do.
Right there.
I ain't never heard somebody tell him to shut the fuck up.
Another run by Lindsey. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here.
He didn't break his kid arm.
They got a yard on first, 2 on second, and 3 here on third. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look
I get it.
throw.
Give me $1.
Finding Allen Hurns. First down yardage on the first play of the drive.
Give me $1. I give you $100 bill.
First and 10
on play action. Here's Tua.
Hey, y'all trying to join my blessing loom?
Deep for Hurns. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 36. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
by the Broncos.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another
One time
Oski,
running
'cause
for
that's the word
fans.
we use
I'm
when
doing
we
100
intercept the
grand.
pass. Oski
That's
tells
how-
your team to rally around and block for
doing
you.
100
That
grand.
worked really well
All I
last week
want
because he
was-
made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And all that for
On the carry there, and second
all that for
down.
Tom Brady.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs
Damn,
on the
boy.
field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now,
I'm going
he lost
Stevie.
the football. It's out. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I'm going
I do think, though,
Stevie.
they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to
I'm
punt
proud of you, man.
changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Here comes Grant on the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
I don't always run cheese, but when I do, I like to run it against King Gates.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
42. I know he ain't got it. 42's the mic, boys. 42. 42's the mic.
I don't know.
Blue down. Blue pause red. Mike 42. Mike 42. Hey, red. Watch the run. Watch the run. 42's the mic.
Tua to try again on second down. Tua hit and the ball is out.
The pass.
Dangerous spot for them to call.
Next season,
Lucky to have recovered
I'm gonna
because
just run the ball on.
got
So I'm gonna
them.
be
They were
vice
already
versa.
within
I'm
a
gonna be a
shadow
heavy
of the
runner.
goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change.
See how that shit
That's
works.
not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and
Y'all
try
think I
and
can
stop
do it?
an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous
But you must be
position.
smoking. But watch me go on that run heavy offense over there. Halfback dive and stretch the shit out of
They're
y'all.
staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Game gonna be over within 30 seconds because I'm running the clock.
Now they're out there again to try once more.
Go red. Motion. 26.
Tagovailoa going for
It's
it on
up.
fourth down. Under pressure and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting
Oh,
"Stop
no.
the bus" because they think this one is over.
All right,
Broncos
Nadal.
on the
God
field,
damn.
ready to start their next drive, and they hope to polish things off. And what a run they are on as they try to turn a
Burfict, his ass ain't even in the league no
into
more.
a 7-game win streak. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
I'm gonna tell you how you stop him. The way you stop him, you gotta get Eli Manning to come back. But first, you gotta let Eli Manning get our surgery because he don't know his motherfucker. He don't know his colors. He don't know his colors.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lindsey.
Nah,
And once again, the Dolphins
they don't know. Can't beat him.
as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Third down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Check. 53's mine.
Shotgun snap to Lock.
Hey, black boy, what you doing?
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Okay. Not racist. I'm half black, so it's not racist.
What, black?
Black and Puerto Rican.
He said what?
The Broncos send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far.
Are you judging me by my race? Is a black guy judging me? That's racist.
That's ugly.
Dare you judge me? I don't see color, okay? I see 50 Shades of Grey. So that means you can tell white and black then. No, I just see in between those colors.
Can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's
Man
time
said
to
I
get
look
down
like
game
under
balls,
the bed.
guys from both sides
That's
will
dark
end
in
up
the
getting one.
motherfucker.
So for the Broncos, they're not going to go quietly here as the wind moves them now.
What the hell y'all doing, man? What y'all doing, man?
Shit, running it up on Rainbow right now.
To take on the Browns.
That too. We shooting our shots and shit, you know. That Instagram model. Pop that nigga collar one time, you feel me?
Uh,
I'm his witness, and I don't even want him to win. We're fighting for the top seed.
I'm his witness.
Cause I ain't gonna like this nigga.
That nigga swindled your ass.
I'm not playing right now.
That nigga, bro. That nigga dead ass hit your ass up when the Super Bowl was happening, nigga. I seen that shit.
That nigga swindled your ass.
Nigga, I can see all of your parties. All of your chats. Oh, the private shit.
You hit that nigga line? You a real ass nigga. Yeah, you hit that nigga line. My fault.
That nigga hit you up on group me. We can play tomorrow, bro. I'll be busy today. Mm, let's see. Mm. Nigga said 7:30. Nigga go wildin'. Hey man, who playing tonight, man?
Bro, hold on, I just killed him.